everyone. Well, I've just dropped Jack off at the vet, so it's funny, it's quite a distance to get there, but they're going to give me a call. I'm going by the clock in about 3/4 of an hour, and I'm going to be back in the car and going back to actually get him. So they will be doing the X-ray ultrasound to have a look, to actually see. But the worst part for me is, I'm getting home and there's no Jack in here, and I hate that. Actually, he's not here, so I'm going to freshen his water again today, which I've been doing every day, and I'm kind of hoping that Lily doesn't decide between now and when I get the phone call to actually go and get Jack that she wants to come out. And it would not surprise me if she decides, that she will want to come out, but of course she's going to have to wait. So guys, the next time I put the camera on, Jack will be back in his enclosure, and I'll have more news to update you. Good morning, my man. How'd you go overnight? Hey buddy, you doing okay? Hey darling, cooling off down there, aren't you? Last night when I went to bed, he was up under his heat, but came out, checked him a few times, he was still up there, but yeah, when I come out he was laying down here on his shelf, which he loves. He loves to lay here. So guys, just to update you all, the x-rays and the ultrasound showed nothing. He has no blockages, no tumours, and as far as I know, at this particular point, that particular lump, which you'll know he has one down here on his right side, is nothing, from what I can gather. I didn't get to speak to my vet. She was going to study the ultrasounds and the x-rays a little bit further, but she assured me, if I can give you a little bit of a peace of mind at this particular point, he doesn't have any blockages going on, which is, a good thing. But she's going to call me today and let me know, after she does further reading and so forth, where we go from here at this point. So, is this leading to Jack having some sort of a bacterial infection in his stomach? If he does, then that will be, for me actually, as much as why did he get this. If it is a bacterial infection, what can we do? Which will be, of course, antibiotics will clear up a bacterial infection. He does need to, I can tell you, he needs to go to the toilet, and I know that if I take Jack outside onto the grass, he is more likely to use the bathroom outside than he's going to even bother to do it in his enclosure. So once it warms up a little bit more today, I'll take Jack outside and get him on that grass and see if I can get him going to the toilet. She doesn't see him being banked up with poop or abnormal in any way. She just said Jack could do with going to the toilet, guys. So cool, I can get that happening. Good thing that my snakes understand going outside and being on the grass is their opportunity to use the bathroom. So fingers crossed on that. But as much as this is sad and been worrying and stressful, you all know that I've been wanting to get a little rough scale for little, well, it's little, I guess, as a hatchling, but they only grow to about 6 foot, which for some people that's huge. To me, that's okay. But I am to be picking up this little guy or gal. It's a bit like, got to go and have a look and see what I think, and if I feel that kind of connection with them as well. I got asked, do I want a boy or a girl or whatever, and I said I can't say as much as I think at this particular point a male, just to sort of even out numbers here between females and males. It just depends on which one connects with me. So it could be a girl, I don't know. So anyway, there's an update on Jack today, and I'll go and get this bub today. And yes, it's always that, I'm looking forward to it and I can't wait, but I'm more worried about Jack, actually. So guys, I'll finish it off here, but I really don't want to complete the video until I hear from the vet, so I can give you a little bit more info before I finish the video. So I'll see you again. So guys, I went over and I got my little boy this morning. So yes, I'd like you to meet little Archie, which is the name that we've decided on. Archie is, he's going to blur because the camera's focused on something else. Hopefully it'll come back in focus. Is just a little baby rough scale. So I've only really just got home with him, so I'm only going to have him out very, very briefly. As you can see, the most tiniest of little tails, very, very fragile. These guys' little tails are, and tiny little head, but really quite big, with those big, beautiful eyes. Archie is getting ready to go into his home. Oh, he says, I've never seen one of those in my face, but I guess he will get used to it. So I'm going to get him up into his little enclosure, which I'll show you the setup that I've used for him. And of course you will all get to see so much more of him as he grows up, and of course I'll do videos with him along the way. So I'll be back once I get him into his new little home and he can start getting settled in. What do you think, Archie? Is this okay? Okay, I'll be back. So I've put, I should stand back a bit, Archie into this tub, as you can see, and he's kind of insistent on how might I be able to get actually out of this tub. He hasn't gone seeking his little hide, and I've put his little paper roll which came with him, because that's what he's been sleeping in pretty much from when he went and was separated and put into his own little place. So yeah, I want to open the lid, but I've got that feeling Archie's going to want to come on out, but as you can see, what I've done is I've put a bit of this garden edging and just looped it, which is easy enough to do. That gives him something to climb on, does it not, Archie? Of course, a little twig which I know he will climb. They are totally tree orientated, these little rough scales. He has got a hide over here on the cooler side, just some plants, as you can see, and a little water bowl. And a very curious little boy he is. Now, heat for your little baby rough scales is around the 34 on the floor for them. So I'm going to tell him to go back home and have a look in there rather than wanting to come out. But he's very friendly, curious. But there's his little setup, very easy. His heat mat is, you know, and comes across to about here. As I said, the 34 for him to keep nice and warm. So guys, you take care of yourself and your family, your snakes, and all your animals. Ciao.